in it. Don't hold everything out of it.
Why don't you go to them and give them a big hug? I'm gonna give them a hug.
Each of you has played an important role in the journey of Alana and Jason's lives and to where they find themselves today, about to become husband and wife. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day. Do you, Jason LeVar Belgrave, take Alana Michelle Jackson to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love and respect Alana and to share with her your life and dreams?
I do.
Do you, Alana Michelle Jackson, take Jason LeVar Belgrave to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love and respect Jason and to share with him your life and dreams?
I do.
Alana and Jason will now exchange their personal wedding vows, and Jason wants to go first.
Sure. Of course. Today I make a promise to you to always encourage you, support you, love you, and most importantly, always laugh at your jokes. Okay? I love you very much, and that's my promise to you.
Mine are a little longer. Poor baby. Jason, love at first sight, it was not.
Oh, here we go.
But it wasn't long before I knew you were my real life Prince Charming. The theme of today has been based on a fairy tale, because not only have I always loved fairy tales, but because every day since you've become a part of my life, it feels like a fairy tale. My love for you is like nothing I have ever felt, and I cannot properly express in words how much happiness I have in my heart on this day and every day with you. I vow to love you every single day, even on the days I might not like you very much. I will try my best not to complain when you insist on leaving your socks on the couch, and to not wake you up when you fall asleep on the couch, even though you're not even tired. The couch is not for sleeping. I will love you and our wee Belgraves, plural, with my whole heart for the rest of our lives. I vow to always trust you and always support you, and to respect our differences of opinion. I will love and support you through the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. It's ride or die. I do not believe in love at first sight, but I've always believed in fairy tales. I've been looking for you since I heard my first fairy tale. You are my Prince Charming. You're my dream come true, and the wish my heart made, and I love you so much.
Alana, with this ring, I marry you.
I am proud to be your husband.
I am proud to be your husband.
Jason, with this ring I marry you.
I am proud to be your wife.
I am so proud to be your wife.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, by the Solemnization of Marriage Act, it is with great pleasure I hereby pronounce you, Alana Michelle Jackson and Jason LeVar Belgrave, to be lawfully wedded husband and wife. You may kiss.
Wait.
Oh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the brand new Jason. Mr. and Mrs. Jason.
I've known Jason for many, many years. One of my first friends. I've taught him a lot. He's taught me a lot, and as you know, and for those that do know Jason, he's never wrong. He is one of the greatest debaters you'll ever meet, and this day here today is the one day that I will agree with him. You did the right thing today, brother. I'm proud of Alana. From the first day we met Alana, she has welcomed all of us with open arms. You know, when Jason moved out here, it was a little different for him, a little difficult because all of his friends are spaced out a little bit everywhere. So a couple of us tried to get out here to Nova Scotia when he was living out here and spend a little time. And with Alana being here and supporting him and being there for him all the times that he was alone, it was one of the greatest feelings that made him make Nova Scotia his new home.
For those of you who don't know me, I am the bride's younger brother, Dennis. For those of you who do know me, you're probably wondering why Alana invited me to make a speech. I've always kind of known this, that I could go to Alana for advice, and that was something that may not have been obvious as we were kids, as a lot of you, like I said, maybe know.
Never.
Ever since we met back in 1988, was it, Alana? I've always known that she was somebody that I could rely on, that I could go to with anything, and I think over the last 28 years, I have probably gone to you with everything, and vice versa. And even still over the last year, having her and Jason move to Winnipeg, I don't think there's been a single phone call that has gone,
You can do it.
I remember though, a few years ago, I went over to Alana's. We were both living here in the city, and I went over to hang out at Alana's, and she started talking about Jason. I think she had just started dating Jason at the time. And the way that she spoke about Jason, I had a feeling that Jason is who I was going to be saying this to. So Jason, I just wanted to welcome you to our family. On behalf of everybody, of course, you already fit in so well. I just wanted to obviously today makes it official. There's no going back after today, so welcome to it. So if I could offer you any advice, if you could take any advice from your younger single brother, it would be to laugh, and that should come as no surprise for me. But my advice is to laugh at each other, laugh with each other, and laugh even when things aren't funny. It'll certainly make the hard times bearable, and the fun times even sweeter.
We're all having a bet. Say, you know what, let's put a little $20 to $50 down. Jason's gonna cry. But Jason heard us when we were talking about the bet. So he goes, I want in. We're like, no, you can't play. You can't play this game. But during the ceremony, Alana started off like a little bass hit. She goes, you know, it wasn't love at first sight. So it was and then she went on. And I was looking down the line. Why do I feel like I'm crying? Right? But you know when it's real, is my point.
Alana, sweetheart, you look stunning.
She does. She does.
I don't know if you know this, Jason, but Alana calls me a lot. Every day, multiple times. She tells me stuff. Sometimes too much stuff. And she likes to talk a lot. So, around this time, 4 years ago, am I right? I was still working, and my friend Michelle is here. She can vouch for this. And I said to her, it's funny, I haven't heard from Alana that much lately. That's really odd. She called, but it was like, work is good. What's up with you? That was it. So after about a week, I finally said, okay, what's up? Something's going on. And her response was, oh, Mom, I met a boy. And look at you, here you are today. Aww. My heart is so happy. And Jason, we are so happy to welcome you to our family. We love you, and perhaps now you can stop calling us Mr. and Mrs. Jackson. There is another family to Alana that it was every bit as important, and that would be her DNR dance family. You ladies were a huge part of her life and played a huge role in who she is today. Denise, Amy, Tanya, Catherine, Susie, and all the dancers here this evening. I love you and thank you so much for coming.
I finally found out she met a guy called Jason. And then I met Jason. After I met him and talked to him for a short time, because it was only a short visit and another time, I'm standing back saying, Mom, I look for him to marry her.
Aww.
And time went on, and I was at work one day. And Jason walked in, I was working on a car. And he told me his intentions. That kind of really floored me. I was trying to work. I'm thinking, wow, this is a gentleman.
Aww.
And it made me so proud to have somebody like that come to marry my daughter. And right now I'm standing here probably the proudest man in the world. I have a new son, my daughter, my son, another son over here, and 2 grandchildren, and my beautiful wife.
Oh, that's right.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Mom, I'm coming home. And I'm like, how long are you staying? And he says, I'm going to ask Alana to marry me.
Oh.
And he says, I'd like to tell you. And I'm like, oh, you came all this way to tell me that? And you could. And he says, no, I just wanted you to know. And he said, go. I bought the rings, and she's going to be working this afternoon. When I go back, I'm going to propose to her, and she's going to be working the evening shift. And I would like you to call her at this particular time to congratulate her. And so I did. I follow instructions very well.
Good man, Jay.
So we spoke on the phone, and I congratulated her. And I did say, you know, it's like, Jason is my heart. I said, please take care of him.
Okay, keep coming.
That's what I mean. There's like separation.
Yeah, there you go. Just want to say I love you guys, appreciate it. Tonight is very informal. As soon as I'm done talking,
Let's dance.
dance, drink. Oh, sorry, dance, sorry. No,
We gotta dance first.
we gotta dance first. As soon as we're done dancing, it is time to have a good night, drink lots, and be merry. Okay, thank you very much.
We're gonna have the bride and groom do their first dance to a classic. Round of applause for the bride and groom, please.
Whatever I know, I learn from you. Whatever I do, you taught me to do. I am your child.
Round of applause for the welcome on the groom. Let's have the father of the bride dance.
Call my name, 'cause without you, my life just wouldn't be the same. If you want me, from sunny sky to rain.
And enjoy the rest of the evening.